Engine needs tune-up and head gasket. I love how he says tune-up and head gasket, and he leads with tune-up. Like, oh, it needs an oil change and to be completely rebuilt. Nissan Altima S loaded. It's always down for whatever. What's the Bud Light slogan? I feel like the Nissan Altima should have that same slogan. 82 Ford F100 long wheelbase, 300 6-cylinder, new tube U. Yeah, it's got a new tube. Yep, that's when I buy them. When they tell me it's got a new tube on it, that's what I just. That brings the wallet right out of my ass pocket. I've seen that. Listing for friend Charles. Yeah, look at this thing. More like Ray Charles. Maybe mine was an 05. Mine was different. Yeah, I kind of like the 05 better. The rims were a little bit different, and mine had a digital dash. But you can't beat these Ultimates. Well, you can beat this Ultimate because it doesn't have a digital dash. That's so important with these. You absolutely have to have that digital dash. Just critical to a man's enjoyment of his Mercury. I mean, you know what I mean? How is a guy gonna call himself a Mercury driver, and your dashboard, your speedometer doesn't look like your mom's alarm clock from the 1980s? You know what I mean? How is that a Mercury, right? Oh, look at us. We've got a tachometer with a needle on it, like a BMW. Like, get the fuck out of town. I'm not German. I don't want that bullshit. Oh, look at that 8-track. Look at that shag carpet. Wow. That takes me back. What's that, a pack of Pall Malls, or is that just another 8-track? I love how back in the 70s, it was all interchangeable. Like, a cigarette pack was the same size as an 8-track unit. I'm pretty sure back in the 70s, you could just stuff a pack of cigarettes in an 8-track deck and it wouldn't play the Beatles or some shit. Play some Bad Company. Likewise, you could smoke an 8-track tape and probably, I mean, honestly, would it be any less healthy than any of the shit they were doing in the 70s? Probably not. Range Rover. It's, I guess that's supposed to be like the sound a cat makes. I don't know. It's a one owner. Yeah, that's your one owner cherry cream puff. Back here at the shipping container and kudzu emporium in the back lot here in, what, Southwest Atlanta, we're gonna guess? Oh! Look at me! Look at me! And, I've been doing this too long. Got that tack wired in. It's kind of tacky. I didn't mean to do that. Did not intend on that. Let's forget. We're gonna forget that I did that. Two-wheel drive truck needs some TLC. I put a new H-pop and replace all the injector cuffs. This guy's making up words left and right. By the time I'm done with this Craigslist ad, we're gonna have a brand new dictionary. On this truck and all of my personal possessions to move overseas. Yeah, man, if that thing was mine, I'd probably flee the fucking country too. 1987 El Camino. Owner's downsizing, meaning wife is making... That's a nice El Camino! New engine installed in the last month. Yeah, I'm not always wild about the new engine installed in the last month. I like... Nothing perks my ears up more than... It had a new crate engine put in 3 to 5 years ago, and I've put 10 to 20,000 miles on it. That's just like music to my ears. It's like when you've got some redneck literally crawling out from under the hood as you're taking the pictures, that's when I'm like, hold on, let's let this guy marinate for a minute.